What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to be sharing 3 colouring book niches that are hot right now. Now, if you're new here, my name's Paddy, and every other day I like to bring out videos teaching you all the tips, tricks and strategies that I've learned to help me make passive income here online. So go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. So let's go ahead and dive straight in, no fluff, just straight to the point. So I've got 3 colouring book niches that I want to share with you, and we're going to take a little look at. If you like any of these niches, then you can always dive deeper into the niches and go and create books. Now, one other thing is that all these niches that I'm about to share with you are from this week's LCB Vaults training video, where I shared 98 colouring book niches, as you can see just here. So if you're interested in seeing the rest of the niches within the LCB Vault, come through and join now. There will be a link down below. Anyway, the first one is a sloth colouring book, something that I would have never ever have thought of. Now, with sloth colouring book, there's 4,000 results within the books. Now, if we go on to all departments as well and take a look there, let that load up for a second, we can see that there's only 614 results. Now, I like to look on both, mainly books though, because I want to see how many books there are. Now, I know 4,000 doesn't fall into that 1,000 range which most people like to look for, but let's do that again. That didn't load up, so let's just go on there, books, give it a second, and it's not doing it. Hold on. So as I was saying, most people like to look for that 1,000 results. This one is a little bit higher, but that would not bother me too much if I was going to create books in this niche. If we have a look down here, we can see that there's some demand for this, because this one's ranked around 84,000. That it is sponsored, so let's in fact go past that. So right here we can see 119,000 on that book, 15,000 for that, 24,000, 49,000, 202. So we can see there's some really great demand for sloth colouring books. So I really see some potential here. So that's the first one, sloth colouring book. The second one is a tractor colouring book. Now, this niche looks pretty good as well. As you're going to see, there's only 1,000 results in books. So if we scroll down and actually take a look at some of these BSRs, we can see that that's ranked around 69,977. Now, this isn't mainly as tractors. This is for, let's take a look, toddlers, activity books for preschool, colouring books. So it's trucks, planes and cars. So potentially another niche that you can look into. But this one's ranked around 82,000. Just another great niche that I reckon, excuse me, that I reckon would do it well if you made some really good quality books. So that's the second tractor colouring book. And the third one I would never have guessed in a million years, and that is a flamingo colouring book. Now, some of the BSRs aren't that great. We can see that there's already 4,000 results, but again, that doesn't bother me too much. Now, main reason being is if you create a good quality book that really resonates with your audience, then it's naturally going to get purchased. Then the more it gets purchased, the more people are going to leave reviews, and the more reviews you have on your book, the higher up the rankings you will move. But just note that it takes time. Bestsellers aren't created overnight. They're created over the space of a good few months, so that book can actually gain some traction. So that was it, Flamingo colouring book. If we scroll down to here, this is running ads, so that's ranked at around 32,000. This one is running ads with no BSR at the minute, but this one ranked around 30,000. 32,000th, 219. So the rest of these BSRs aren't amazing. There we go. Flamingo Activity Book ranked around 100,000th. But if you have a few books ranked under 100,000th, you can actually make some really great sales. Now, I just wanted to share this one because it's a niche that I'd never really thought of, and I'm guessing that you hadn't either. But flamingos is where it's at. Anyway, so that was the 3 colouring book niches that I wanted to share, and you should go and do some more research into. So quick recap, the first one is that sloth colouring book. I see some great potential here. The second, tractor colouring book, great potential here. And then the third being that flamingo colouring book as well. Now remember, this is part of the LCB Vault spreadsheet where we do actually have 98 activity. No, we have 100 activity book niches, which I did last week. And then this week we have 98 colouring book niches as well. So be sure to go and check that out. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.